Welcome, beautiful souls. Welcome to Infinity Rising. Hi. It's good to be with you. I am welcoming you to Infinity Rising. I am Kelly Jane Livingston. You can call me Infinity. I am both. Infinity is my higher self, the name of my soul mission for New Earth in the Age of Light, and I'm human, and my mother named me Kelly. So you can call me by those names. I wanted to just say that the war is truly over, and we are fast approaching the age of light. Some of us are already living it. The war was over the moment our souls awakened and remembered why we came to Earth and what our mission is going forward. And we incarnated here to be volunteers for God's highest plan. We have been mission activated and source aligned since 2020. We have been on a rapid lightning speed ascension journey ever since. And we have a vantage point over the operations on planet Earth as we are going through a planetary ascension journey, coming out of darkness, limitation, lies, manipulation, mind control, brainwashing, the devil harvesting our energy and trying to keep us enslaved and small. And we are coming into this whole new paradigm where we are free and we are sovereign in our energies, so that God is using us as sacred vessels of light to be leaders and way showers for the golden age. We are not just these vessels. We are infinite, multidimensional souls. We are connected and plugged in with our angels, with our ancestors, with galactic royal family of light. We are not alone. And we are so loved, and we are so blessed. And everything in this life, in this holographic simulation, has been happening for our highest good, for our highest growth, for our highest evolution, so that we can rise and shift this paradigm. We have the power. We have the strength. Our souls are limitless. And we have already worked countless miracles to get here. Every day since my awakening and my initial activations began with Source, it was like that scene in the Matrix where Neo's plugged in and he's like, "Oh yeah, I know Kung Fu." It was like that, because I was like, I got my first taste of God, my first real soul activation. And I was like, wow, this is what I've been missing all my life. This is the answer. This is the key. This is everything. So, it took me a long time to really, truly find my soul's purpose And when God first came to me, it just all clicked. And I could see timelines ahead in the future and my impact on this world energetically. And God was showing me that if I were to stay here on earth, that I would be able to facilitate the light to help billions of people. And I knew that I was here to go all in. That there's a reason why my life had to be on the most difficult level. And it was because you gain strength through the struggle. And God put within me the power and determination to see this through all the way. So God kept feeding me the codes. God kept showing me. God kept helping me grow until I was a master in Kung Fu. And that I awakened and remembered my soul's purpose more and more every day. And no matter what has happened in my life, and a lot has happened, I have something within me that cannot be destroyed. It cannot be taken away, and I am undefeated. Because it's God within me. I am eternal, and I am immortal in this love. Though the world tried to burn me, to destroy me, to dim my holy fire, to throw dirt on my name, to disempower me, they could not succeed. They couldn't succeed. And now I am here. My soul has awakened, and I remember my true calling and purpose for this life. So everything has changed. Everything is changing. And we have learned to embrace this change because we are springboarding into heaven from the pits of hell. We are living, breathing, walking, talking miracles of God in the flesh. And we have lived through so much that it sounds unbelievable when we try to talk about it. I'm going to have to write books. I'm going to have to tell my stories and to share my truth and to just shine my light, because things are not what we were told in this world. And when you form a deep connection to Creator, you see the big design for this simulation in the quantum. Your soul agreed to certain conditions prior to your incarnation, that God was going to oversee your soul's trajectory, and the lessons and level ups, so that you can really, truly embody and master your hologram as the conscious creator. We see that everything is all part of a much more intelligent design. And we are learning true mastery as stewards for God. And it's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful shift, because throughout our lives, it was never about forcing change. It was about embodying it. Change starts within and vibrates outwardly. You become the frequency of that which you desire. You do not chase, you attract. Your energy is magnetic. You are a powerful creator, incarnate. Everything that comes to you in your life, in your simulation, is to help you to grow and evolve into an even higher version of yourself. Earth is a school, and if you plug in and do the work, you'll pass the test, level up, and graduate. Then you get to be the creator, the conscious creator, because you're always creating, even when you're not awakened or sovereign in your energies. Then you are an unconscious creator. And there's a lot of manipulation in this world because the dark ones do not have the ability to create. They need us to create. That is why narcissists latch on to empaths. That is why these systems have done everything they could think to control us and to siphon our energy and keep us in bondage and chains to being fuel for their system of oppression. Pay your taxes, go to work, do as you're told, respect authority, keep your head down, don't make too much noise, play small, shrink yourself. All of these things that they do to try to disempower us while they are siphoning from us the entire time. It's sad how they've gotten away with it for generations upon generations. We were born slaves to a system with invisible walls. We couldn't see it, but we could feel it. And we knew that it was there. You know, now that we recognize it, we can dismantle it. Knowing is only half the battle, but we have to follow through in the physical. We have to have conversations that are necessary for us so that we can heal from the false programming and the manipulation and mind control spells that we were under. The devil was masterful, maniacal, and insanely manipulative. They used the media, they used the governments, they used the religious institutions, they used capitalism, racism, sexism, patriarchy, money. Everything was a system of oppression. But they are only a virus in this matrix. The truth is, this is a divine simulation, and we are the ones with the true power. They cannot siphon our energy and shrink us of our divine destiny. The devil is denied access, and God is using us for a much higher calling, a much higher purpose. And we did not incarnate here to shrink ourselves and be energetic food for spiritual parasites from the fourth dimension. We are much, much more powerful than they are. And the devil fears us, not the other way around. So we really, truly are shifting this paradigm. Yes, people have been energetically enslaved to the third dimension of consciousness to an extent. But these constructs are just mental. The cage isn't real. You just have to make a choice. Are you going to free your soul and dive into God's loving arms to catch you? Or are you going to cling on to that which oppresses you? I know that God is within us and that our love for God is eternal. Everyone who is a soul can be saved. I am witness to the miracles that God can do. So I know that the light has already won because God loves us and we love God. Now we just have to break the last of what tries to chain us. The money systems, the media, these systems of oppression, of evil. The prices go up on everything we have to pay to survive, to eat food, to drink water, to live in a house, shelter. And it's disgusting. It is disgusting. The Matrix hates us. And there is no need to keep any of us in chains like this world has been so parasitic on our life force energy to try to shrink us and reduce us to labor, physical labor. When we are infinitely powerful spiritual beings. So we are the shift. Our awakened souls are not meant to be shrunken down, obedient members of this slave system, this soul siphoning society that's designed to shrink us and steal our God given inheritance. So I see it as we are going to be going into communities of light. Awakened souls who are reborn with God are here to embody a lot of light so that we can be pillars for our communities. And we are a vibrational frequency that is very healing. We are in alignment with source, truth, authenticity, and light. And that which does not vibrate high does not get unnoticed in the presence of our frequency. We are very powerful in our gifts and in our energy and in our healing. So everything is in alignment to God's highest will. We are energetic beings of light. And the law of attraction is always working through us. So this is a way of life where we just continue to anchor into our light work, and that which attracts comes to us, and what is not in alignment repels. And we grow and let go and make room for higher alignments to enter our lives so that we can be even more efficient vessels of light for God to use as vessels of miracles in this world. So beautiful times are ahead for us, and we are so hopeful. We've got a lot of wonderful things coming to us, and opportunities and connections, and we are really, truly overflowing in abundance and gratitude for the blessings that God has been bestowing upon us. I want to say that I am extremely hopeful right now about an opportunity that seems perfectly aligned and wonderful, and new connections that I am making as well. So, I can see ahead into future timelines and into God's highest plan unfolding, but I don't always know how to get there from here. But I am really finding connections and building bridges to other divine beings who are here for God's highest mission. And together we are uniting our light and co-creating a free and sovereign earth. Because we're not going to let this beast system win when we have God on our sides. We are going to take this all the way. We are the victors of spiritual warfare. That is why the devil could not take us out. God has awakened us to our soul's true mission and purpose for incarnating earth, and we are here to protect humanity, protect God's sacred souls, women, children, chosen ones, and create families of light where we can all be as high vibrational and high frequency as we want to be, without fear of spiritual attacks from darker entities that are jealous of our connection to God. As it has not been safe for us in the matrix in many ways. The lower energies want to be the higher energies, and they think that they can destiny swap by trying to turn the tables and reverse, to make the chosen ones out to be the bad guys, and to make themselves seem like they are the chosen ones. It's like one of the devil's oldest tricks in the book. If and it's played out, generation upon generation. These entities are programmed to manipulate powerful vessels for God and to be parasitic on our energy. But that's the only way they can manifest, and they have no true power except for the ability to manipulate. And when you have been born and raised in spiritual warfare and you have been a targeted individual by the devil your entire life, you learn a few things and you observe the nature of this simulation that we're in, and you notice patterns, and you see how they think and how they operate and how they have tried to infiltrate and attack us many, many timelines, many different ways in our lives. So we're using our experience to teach and to help enlighten and make others aware of the energies and entities among us and how we can take back our power and create a better world where we are not being energetically hijacked by soulless entities. And we're growing in our gifts and our abilities to do this and to speak it and to show it and teach it. And we are working with other chosen ones and having conversations, and we'll never go back to the ways of the old world again. The age of light is happening, and I have no worries about anything at all anymore, because I know how God has worked on me, and I have been shown that I am supported here and that I don't have to worry. Worrying will only cause distortion in my abilities to manifest. My higher self, my God, has already strategized this plan for my life, and I am volunteering and surrendering to it, even though I don't always feel like this is balanced. I am being taught how to be in a constant state of gratitude for the blessings that I do have. And I am learning to relax my nervous system and to not be in survival mode or scarcity mindset. That God is always with me, therefore I am in a constant state of abundance. There is always so much to be grateful for. And God finds amazing ways to bless me in my life every single day. And we are winning so much because everything that the devil tried to rob from us is coming back to us. We are being restored, and this world is changing, and the universe is responding to our frequency, to our love. The world is awakening and remembering who we are, what our purpose is, and that we are all one. We are all one. Same light, different vessels. We are pure energy in physical form. unlimited and infinite in our power. Let me have a sip for a second. I am getting really cold in Spokane, Washington, and I am getting really tired of living with. And no, I don't want to say that. I love Kevin. I love my ex-husband. I love him. But we are divorced now. And I am moving on with my life. And I'm very hopeful about things that are opening up and opportunities that are aligning. But we're ready for the next timeline. We're ready for our soul family, our soul tribes. We are ready to create. We are ready to form communities of light and to work our healing to helping as many as we can. So we've all got to help each other and empower each other to be the missionaries that that we can be. We've got to help each other to energetically get off the slave money systems and to have the resources that we need to serve God to our highest ability. Unfortunately, we still live in a world where money is legitimate, which it's not, but change is happening. It's just it seems to be taking a while. So in the meantime, we are calling in our abundance through source to materialize into money so that we are able to have the resources that we need to be as effective and efficient with our light work and our mission as we possibly can be. So that would mean having some land and having a home somewhere where I can bring others in and we can work together in co-creating the new earth and building new earth healing sanctuaries and soul family retreats, places where incredibly gifted and divine vessels for source can unite and to work our mission and to be high vibrational. I need to be in my environment. I need to be where my energy is going to be most productive. And I need to have space to do this in. So, looking for answers as far as that. And I've got a couple things coming up that are looking good, but I don't want to just jump somewhere or, leap without looking because it has to be aligned for my soul. So we are trusting the universe, trusting God, and opening ourselves up for more abundance and prosperity to come in. And we are letting go and surrendering any lack mindsets or scarcity mindsets or survival mode, which used to carry us in past timelines. We no longer need to be that version of ourselves, and it is not serving our highest growth. So we are fully trusting the universe to carry us to what is aligned for us in our soul's growth and progression in this journey. So, I just put that out there like a bird, and I'm like, well, she'll fly and everything will, the message will hit the right ears. The soul tribe will get this message. We've got so much to do. We've got limitless potential, and we've got God guiding us every step of the way. So, I think limitations are not real for us. Our souls are so free, and we make the rules and we break the rules. We are not limited to these false constructs or these matrices of lies and false control. There is no authority in this universe higher than God. And through God, we are all free. So, however this is going to unfold, it's going to unfold, but God's got a plan, and we are there. We have risen, and we're devoted to ascension and to manifesting the highest timeline for all of humanity and all of Earth, all souls on Earth. Because when we all come to unity, that is the age of light. Because we are all one. Awakening from the illusion of separation and distortion in this universe, and remembering who we are. So I'm going to let you know after Friday, because Friday I've got a big thing, and I want to just put good energy out there in the meantime, and to say that I think that 2026 is going to be the most incredible year of our lives so far. And that we are on to so many blessings ahead for us collectively on planet Earth. And chosen ones, this is our time. We are rising, and that we are living miracles through God every moment. So it's going to be the most incredible time of our lives, and I feel like it is so good. It is so good. And it's going to get even better and better and better and better. To infinity and beyond. So, all right. I love you, beautiful souls, divine beings, family of light. we've made it. We have crossed the threshold. And there is no limit to what our souls can do. So let's not accept any limitations from the external world. Let us not be hindered in our ability to be light. Let us shine it bright. We are birthing a new paradigm, and this is our time. All right. Thank you guys. I love you. Keep shining. Keep plugging in. It's all happening for you. You are loved. You are supported. And victory is sealed. So trust the process. There is a purpose to the pain. It is all happening in accordance to God's highest will for all souls on earth. And hit the links below. I'm on other platforms as well. We're raising money to have land and build new earth sanctuaries, and we are popping off. So be a part of this amazing, incredible, miraculous journey, and we are all walking it together and returning to unity and oneness again. So, all right. I love you so much. God bless you, beautiful souls, and I'll be with you again soon. Bye.